What's up, guys? My name is Spencer Turley, and this is a track review of Death Valley SX. So, I guess I'm just chilling on the line right here. I don't know what I'm doing, but oh man, I think I actually waited till the gate dropped or something. I don't know why the heck I did that. Usually I just jump over the gate. I don't know what I was doing here, boys. Anyways, pretty cool track. It's quite the interesting, like, background. I'm not really sure if that's... It looks all built up. You know how those mountains are there in the background? It all looks actually built. It doesn't just look like a skybox, but I could be wrong, but it does. If I'm getting confused about that, that means it's really good either way. So, but if he just, like, molded all that, no, it actually does. It is background. Sorry about that, guys. It kind of looked like he molded it, like just was straight up the ground, you know? But I actually do, yeah, it is. It's definitely, because that's the edge of the map right there to the side. So yeah, that's all skybox there off of the track. I was thinking, wow, that would take some time to mold all that and make all that look like that. But anyways, so just a very good looking skybox for that matter. I mean, it's just really good if you can't hardly tell if it's a skybox or if it's actually built. So okay, so onto the track. Pretty cool track, Supercross track overall. I like how it's quite a bit different. It's just a almost reminds me of more of a just more like a compound-ish type Supercross track, so it's really cool. A lot of unique sections that I would definitely recommend being on the 450 for, just so you can get that. There's like a quad there on that one first real rhythm section that you got to kind of huck in the middle, and there's also a couple like triples right out of the corners that you really need the torque with the 450 to hit. So but yeah, overall, super cool track and just unique at that, because it's just quite a bit different than any other Supercross track I've seen before. It's got the really cool, like, almost the just almost like somebody just went out in the middle of the desert and just built a Supercross track. It's kind of got that cool vibe to it overall. So let me actually get in this view right here, trying to change it up a little bit. Change it up, words. Anyways, let me fast forward myself right in here. I guess I was picking my nose on the start. I don't know what I was doing, but yeah, really cool. The ground decal looks cool. It's actually got kind of like a beat down line right here. You guys can see it where it's looks like you kind of wrote on it quite a bit more. I'm always a super big fan of where the decal actually has like another decal on top of the decal, where it kind of changes it up, the look of the overall track itself, and that's a really cool look to it. So so you'll see like triple that, and then you quad over to that. I'm pretty sure you probably 5 jump it and do like a triple out, or you can do like this and hit the inside. So a couple of different options there. Whoops are pretty cool. You got to be careful because they're screaming willy me, but don't try it, boys. I'm just warning you, don't try to willy those whoops. They're not really built for it, so just be careful. And right there's another little quad. So a couple of cool, interesting, bigger rhythms that you can hit. So always good when there's quads and stuff in the middle of rhythms. So right here, pretty cool little section. Even though there's no hay bales or nothing blocking you, like keeping you on the track, I still feel like just the way the track's built keeps you on the track pretty good. So that's cool. And yeah, just I like the way the ground feels. It's probably a little bit on the slicker side, but it makes sense on a track like this because it looks like it's been a track that's not really been watered, just kind of been dry out in the desert. So it makes sense. So nice little finish line jump. Spacing's pretty good on everything. Pretty much your straightforward standard Supercross track. So good for practicing for sure. But let me go over here and look at this triple. Wow, look at that. That's pretty cool when you look at jumps from the side like that. Pretty much straight up and down. Not quite, but close. But yeah, that's about as perfect as you can get on a Supercross triple right there, building it anyways. So, and just the spacing just makes sense. I feel like you could still run like a 250F and a 125 on this track. You would just have a little bit of difficulty on some of these bigger quads and 5 jumps and stuff like that. That's the only place you would have difficulty, and that's kind of the way with any Supercross track. But sometimes you'll get those Supercross tracks that you can't even hit the big triple with the 250F and stuff like that, and those are just kind of ridiculous hard. But this one's definitely got a good balance and mix to it, where I feel like you could run the smaller bikes on it too. So wow, that's crazy. It almost looks like he's just built all that up with dirt, you know, just went up there and sculpted all that. But once you actually get out here, you realize, hey, that's just a skybox. That's crazy, man. I've never really seen a skybox that looked... That's crazy. That's not a skybox. This isn't skybox. What is this? Because this out here is the skybox. Wow, that is crazy. I've never seen this kind of stuff before on a track. I guess this is just like humongous overlay statues or something. That is incredible. Wow, so it's not what I thought at the beginning. Because, see, this out here is the skybox, and this down here under all this is the skybox. But these things look like they've actually been, like, placed, like, off of the map here. So, if you guys didn't know, you can actually place stuff off of the map itself. So, wow, that is incredible. That's why it looks so realistic, and it didn't just look like a skybox. It all makes sense now, boys. It all makes sense. But anyways, that's interesting. Never seen that done in a track before. Just humongous. I don't know if you call those, I don't know if those are statues or, let me look. That is incredible. Statues. Yeah, they are. They're just statues. Wow. That is crazy. So you can just cover up the whole track or do something like that. That is pretty incredible, man. I've never seen that done like that before. That's pretty crazy. Like, you know, I've put, when I try to make it look like ocean off in the distance, I've put like ocean statues way out here before, but never thought about putting like humongous mountain overlay looking statues. Really awesome. So anyways, for that reason right there, I've got to give this track a 10 simply because I've never seen that done like that before. Most of the time you just have a skybox kind of in the background, or you have it actually built up dirt. So pretty crazy. And it looks like he's actually got this track smaller than the normal track. It's got just smaller dimensions there, so that's cool. But yeah, anyways, pretty interesting. Got to give it a 10. Just it's a good Supercross track straight up, but when you add in the way the background's built and everything, super unique. I have to give it a 10. So anyways, so then I would say probably it's somewhere between like medium and hard difficulty, but I'm just going to say medium difficulty, especially if you're not hitting those big quads and stuff. It's not hard, but yeah, if you're on the 450, you got to huck it, man. But anyways, so pretty fun track overall, and I appreciate all you guys watching these videos. Thanks, guys.